Home inspection today on a Newbuild 1-year warranty inspection. Expecting maybe some rain, and let's see if we can stay dry. I don't typically start the inspection at the rooftop area, but because it is getting ready to rain, I did go inside the house and turn on all the exhaust vents from the bathrooms, laundry room, and the clothes dryer, and we'll get started on this roof inspection before it starts raining. So we're at the rooftop, and right off the start, you can see the mortar caps starting to crack. You can see some displaced tiles here, and honestly you can just even tell that this whole area right here is shifted. You can see the dirt stains where this tile is shifted down. I would bet that this is probably not even installed or not nailed down. And you can easily tell just by walking around that there's been tiles with chipped edges. What the builder did is he went back and they kind of glued those edges back on there. I mean, there's only so long that glue is going to last, and it's going to release, and these edges will just chip back off again. A very common find that we usually see at the rooftop area, or even in the attic, it's easier to see in the attic area, but the O'Hagan vents have a little clip underneath them. You can tell this one's loose, and it would actually help secure it if that clip was actually wrapped under the tile to help hold it down. This is for the plumbing, and you can tell they didn't even really make much effort. I mean, it looks like if you just kind of walk by, you can see it looks right because the flashing is bent down, but it's actually supposed to be bent down over the top of that pipe here. So it's still going to allow water to get behind that pipe and down the flashing and then into the attic area. And right next to this vent pipe is going to be the dryer exhaust vent for the laundry room. This one's super loose. You can tell it already is going to be because it's not secured right. The fastener is not placed on there correctly. At the T-top vents, we're going to fill these for air, check the flashings, make sure that they're installed correctly, make sure that we feel the air blowing from the inside coming out, check for the bird mesh screens right there, make sure that's installed correctly. There's a couple of the T-top vents that are installed crooked and dented. Some is crooked, this one's been dented, it's installed crooked as well. Another plumbing vent, looks good just walking by, but again, that is incorrect. Water's going to get behind that pipe. Water's going to get behind the pipe, down the flashing, into the attic. So we're off the roof, and we did beat the rain. In case you were wondering if we were going to find exposed lath and chicken wire wrap, yep, there, right here. Oh yeah, I know, I'm just being picky. More exposed lath. There and there. All the way down here. Well, what we're looking at is this top garage door panel and these windows. So it looks like they're all starting to shift either on one side or the other. So that one's on the low right. That one shifted low right. That one shifted. You can see the pane at the top left. Bottom right corner's dropped. And you get the point, but all of these windows are moving. That's not the only thing crooked. Look at the pop outs on these columns. Low left side, low right side, low right, low left. Is the water on? Yep, sure is. Is it leaking? Yep. Well, you can tell that the support clamp was actually installed up there at one time, but now it's shifted down because they never installed it. There's not even a bolt there. Exterior electrical receptacles, they are GFCIs. They're tripped and they don't work. Newbuild quality. Perfect, so here's a great example of that O'Hagan vent on the rooftop. So that clip is actually wrapped around that bottom tile right there, as that one is not. That's the same O'Hagan vent that we showed you on the rooftop area. So they installed that one, so either that one worked loose or they didn't finish installing it correctly. I don't know why it's important to get around in that attic and see things at different points of view, but you can see that this web right here on the truss system is cracked or damaged. Okay, we're at the other attic area, looking at the mechanical systems. Yeah, I like the drain pans to be dirty, but more importantly, we're missing the plastic or rubber grommet up here where the wire goes into the air conditioning body. But this is exactly why we need a grommet on there, because you can see the damage to the wire already. where it's going through the metal body without any kind of rubber or plastic protection for those wires. Would like to see a safety cover over that exhaust fan. And of course, St. Patrick's Day is coming up, so of course we got to have a pinch.